Hello and welcome to Healthline by Purity Products. I'm your host, Mark Larson. We have a fascinating show for you today. Now, most of us already know omega-3 fish oil is great for our health. I mean, you see the headlines. Fish oil helps your heart, it helps your joints, your brain, your eyes. The list goes on and on. But now, did you know there's a new star in the field of omega-3 research? It's called krill oil. So what is it? What is krill oil? Is it better than fish oil? Which one should you be taking? We're going to answer all of these questions on today's program. Joining us now to explain everything is Dr. Neil Levin. Let me tell you about him. He's a chiropractor, he's a nutritionist, he's a longtime advisor for Purity Products. He's also the co-author of the book, The Best Kept Secrets to Healthy Aging. Dr. Levin, welcome to the program.
Great to have you. It's great to be here with you today, Mark, and I'm so excited because today we're talking about the single most important nutrient anybody could possibly take. We're talking about those omega-3s, and you hit it at the top of the show. They come from fish oil. They come from krill oil. And I've been talking about fish oil for, 15 or 20 years now, but this new kid on the block you mentioned, krill oil, companies are spending a ton of money trying to say that krill oil is better than fish oil. Well, are they right? Is krill oil better? Is fish oil better? Should you be taking both? We're going to get to the bottom of all of these questions today, Mark. Very important topic.
All right. Now, for the longest time, you were telling us, Doctor, that omega-3 fish oil was the single most important nutrient you could take. And America listened to you. I mean, millions of people are using fish oil. The testimonials that Purity gets are just phenomenal. Memory, joints, heart, I mean, it's amazing stuff. Now, really, everybody needs to be taking omega-3s. Then about 2 years ago, you came on the air and made an amazing declaration. You said there was a new kid on the block. It's a new omega-3 oil. It comes from krill. And you said in some ways it's actually better than fish oil. So explain this to our listeners. Why the revelation now, Doctor?
Well, first of all, krill oil, these are these tiny little phytoplankton, and they float around in the Antarctic Ocean. Now, blue whales feed on these krill. So imagine this, Mark. The largest creatures in the world are feeding on these tiny little krill. That's how nutrient dense they are. Now, the krill are also fantastic for us. They're great for the heart, the arteries, the cardiovascular system, a smooth rhythmical heartbeat, wonderful for the skin, your skin looking youthful and beautiful, great for the bones. But you know what, Mark, I'm a chiropractor. I'm a nutritionist, I'm a fitness trainer as well, but people come into my clinic and they're in pain. They might have a neck pain, a back pain, sciatica, a shoulder issue, and they want to get out of pain fast. They want to get out of pain yesterday. And that's what I love about krill oil, because krill oil goes to work fast at promoting joint comfort. Mark, we're going to go through a study in a little while that's going to show us that krill oil will make you more comfortable in just 7 days. Now that's amazing.
Wow, 1 week. Now, I love this part about the krill oil and joint comfort. Now, did you say it can help in really 7 days? That is incredible. Can krill oil really work that fast?
Krill oil works that fast, just 7 days. And you know, Mark, if this was 3 years ago, we would have been talking about fish oil for joint comfort. You know, fish oil has this EPA and DHA, these omega-3s. It gets down there into the joint complex, the muscles, the ligaments, the tendons, the cartilage, and when it gets there, it causes a healthy inflammation response in the joint so you feel more comfortable. The problem, Mark, is that it could take a month, 2 months, 3 months. Now, Mark, you've had pain before.
Oh, yeah. About every day sometimes, sure.
You don't want to wait that long, right?
No, you want to get rid of it, right?
And that's the beauty of this krill oil, because krill oil, hey, the omegas are the same. It's the EPA and the DHA, but in krill oil, they're attached to phospholipids. Mark, our cell membranes are also made of phospholipids. So we usher these EPA and DHA molecules right there quickly, more rapidly into the joint complex, into the cartilage, into the muscles, and we get joint comfort more rapidly. Mark, we're going to go over a study today, increase joint comfort in just 7 days, just 1 week, and you're going to be more comfortable. Amazing stuff.
Well, it certainly is. And there's a lot of people out there who are switching now to krill specifically for these joint health benefits, which, like you say, seem to be a better option than the regular fish oil. But, Doctor, on the flip side, you said that in many ways the fish oil is more important, and that's because they're way more concentrated in DHA and EPA. Those are the active ingredients found in fish oil. Am I correct?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, this is a very important point you bring up, because people right now are saying, well, why would I take the fish oil at all? The krill oil seems better. But here's the problem with krill oil. Krill oil, as great as it is, isn't as concentrated in terms of these essential omegas, the EPA and the DHA, as this highly concentrated fish oil. So I said to Pure, as a matter of fact, Mark, if we looked at the leading brand of krill oil,
All right.
and we just turned over the bottle and looked at the supplement facts panel, you know what we would find? We would find that there was only 74 milligrams of EPA and DHA. Now that's really low, Mark, because the American Heart Association says we need 1,000 milligrams of EPA and DHA a day. So we need 1,000, it's got 74. Mark, are you gonna take, what, 13, 14 capsules of that stuff every day?
No, that's not going to happen. At least speaking for myself.
No one's going to do that.
Nobody can do that.
Right? So I said to Purity, I said, guys, we need to supercharge the krill oil. We need to turbocharge it with this new material, this high omega-3 fish oil. And that's just what we did. And now, with just one serving of Purity's krill omega formula, just 2 capsules, you're going to get a full 1,000 milligrams of those essential omegas, the EPA and DHA, exactly what the American Heart Association recommends.
Now, Dr. Levin, Purity has a free bottle of krill omega. They're going to give it away in just a couple of minutes. They're going to hear about it here on the program. But first, let me talk about this. You just mentioned that the American Heart Association recommends that these omega-3s, the EPA, the DHA for our hearts, not just a little bit of it, but a full 1,000 milligrams. Right. Can you do this with krill oil alone and the soft gel, or do you really need the fish oil and the krill oil blend to get that full 1,000 milligrams?
Well, you know, as we just said, 74 milligrams of EPA and DHA, you'd have to take 13, 14 capsules. You're not going to do that, right?
No.
No one's going to do that. But, so you really need to blend the two together, and that's why I did this with Purity's Krill Omega Combo formula. But I just want to take a moment and touch on that American Heart Association recommendation. Sure. This is really important. Now, let's just say, for instance, you were thin, you were in great shape, no problems with cholesterol, triglycerides, and no one in your family had any heart or cardiovascular issues. Now, the American Heart Association says you can take 500 milligrams of EPA and DHA, but Mark, most of us are not like that. So if you do have any issues with your heart, your cardiovascular
blood
system,
pressure,
cholesterol, triglycerides, or if anybody in your family has had any of those issues, you need 1,000 milligrams of these essential omegas, the EPA and DHA, every single day. But wait a second, Mark. Get this. The Council for Responsible Nutrition plainly says, hey, Americans, you're only getting about 100 milligrams of EPA and DHA a day. So we're supposed to get 1,000. We're getting 100. It's like a 90% deficiency. So you need to supplement to restore these levels. And the best way to do it is to use Purity's Krill Omega formula, because you get that full 300 milligrams of krill oil.
Right.
Now that's the exact amount in that research study promoting joint comfort in just 7 days. That's fantastic. On top of that, we supercharge the krill oil with the highly concentrated high omega-3 fish oil, so we get the whole thing up to 1,000 milligrams of EPA and DHA, exactly what the American Heart Association recommends, but we didn't stop there.
All right.
We also added 1,000 international units of vitamin D. Vitamin D is so important, so many people deficient in it, so many benefits for the immune system, for healthy bones, the brain, the heart, you name it. That's in there as well. Mark, as far as I'm concerned, this is the finest omega-3 supplement you can possibly get.
Now, doctor, let me be a little contrarian here. I see these ads for krill that claim that krill is 48 times more potent, more powerful than fish oil. Is that accurate? Is it true?
Well, you have to understand, Mark, these are the krill guys, right? If you want a krill oil company, what do you want to do?
You want to sell a lot of krill oil.
You want to sell krill oil. If you're a fish oil company, you want to sell fish oil. They don't do both, but I have to hand it to the krill guys in one regard. In one regard, in terms of its antioxidant power, krill is 48 times stronger than fish oil, and here's the way it works. Have you ever heard of a molecule called astaxanthin? All right. Well, astaxanthin, this is one of the strongest antioxidants we've discovered, and krill oil has this astaxanthin right in it, so it becomes a very powerful antioxidant, so powerful, in fact, Mark, that it's 34 times stronger than CoQ10.
Whoa.
That famous heart nutrient.
Yes.
That's a powerful antioxidant. Get this, Mark. It's 300 times stronger in terms of its antioxidant power than vitamin A and vitamin E. Ooh. So yes, in terms of its antioxidant power, krill oil is 48 times stronger than fish oil. Mark, it's a dynamite antioxidant.
All right, so the krill oil seems to be a better antioxidant than fish oil, plus it works faster at helping our joints, but the concentrated fish oil has more omega-3s, certainly more studies showing benefits for the heart, the brain, the skin, the eyes. So I guess the best bet is to use both, as you're doing here with your Krill Omega combo formula. Is that why you call the formula the best of both worlds, Doctor?
Oh, absolutely. You hit the nail on the head. This is a wonderful formula. Remember, the full 300 milligrams of krill oil, that's the exact amount that was in that joint study, improved joint function, joint comfort in just 7 days. That's fabulous. But then we supercharge the krill oil with this high omega-3 fish oil, bring the whole thing up to 1,000 milligrams of EPA and DHA. That's exactly what the American Heart Association recommends. And remember, so important for healthy triglycerides, healthy cholesterol levels, and not just the HDLs, the LDLs as well, for brain health, fast, rapid thinking, memory. The list goes on and on. But on top of that, Mark, we added 1,000 international units of vitamin D. So many benefits there too. Brain, feeling physically strong and comfortable, healthy bones, healthy immunity. Mark, as far as I'm concerned, Krill Omega, this is the finest omega-3 supplement you can possibly get. This is the evolution of omega-3 supplementation.
Now, Doctor, I know that in your practice, people are always asking you about something everybody's talking about, and that's energy. We all talk about it, and I'm so fatigued. I've never worked so hard in my life. We all need more energy. We agree on that. I understand with that in mind, you asked Purity to include a free bottle of their vitamin B12 melts. Now, these are loaded with B vitamins plus B12, really give you a shot of natural energy. And on top of that, Purity's giving away a free bottle of the Krill Omega combo formula today. So talk more about this amazing 2-bottle free giveaway.
Yeah, this is fantastic. Both of these bottles for free. But first, let's talk about these B12 berry melts.
Sure.
I love this product. But you know, before we do anything else, Mark, do you know anybody that ever got one of those B12 shots?
Yeah, I know one very well, my wife.
Your wife?
Yeah, you say, well, there's no other answer except the B12 shots. So off to the doctor.
And why does she go?
Needs more energy. You know?
Needs more energy. That's what B12 does. You know, these people, they're getting low on energy. They go for the B12 shot, and they feel fantastic. It's like lightning in a bottle. They get that shot, they feel fantastic. So why does this work? Well, here's the way it works. You see, as we're getting older, Mark, into our 50s, into our 60s, we lose some of the intrinsic factors in our GI tract that we need to absorb the B12. Now, why is this important? Well, we need B12 to make red blood cells. Red blood cells, they carry oxygen to the tissues, to the brain, the arteries, the heart, the muscles. So if you want to feel great, you need lots and lots of oxygenation. You need lots and lots of energy. So we need to supplement to restore these B12 levels. But Mark, can you take just any B12 supplement? You can't, because we just said we don't have these intrinsic factors anymore. You need a very special delivery system, Mark. You need what's called a buccal delivery system. Buccal stands for mouth. So it's an oral delivery system, and that's what I love about these B12 berry melts, because you put one on your tongue. First of all, it tastes delicious. It tastes like berries. Seconds later, it's gone. It dissolves directly into your mouth, right through the oral mucosa, and it very effectively raises those B12 levels in the bloodstream. So it works just like a B12 shot. You don't need that anymore. You're getting those B12 berry melts for free. On top of that, we've been talking about the Krill Omega formula today, the one that improves joint comfort in just 7 days. You're getting that for free also, and none of that nonsense where you have to buy two to get one free. None of that nonsense with the $20 shipping. You know that trick? None of that. It's just $4.95 shipping. That's it. Purity's so confident that you're going to love these two products that if you don't notice the difference, the benefits we've been talking about today, they're even going to give you back your $4.95.
You know, only Purity does it that way. And here's the deal. You be one of the first 1,000 callers from today's show. Purity is going to rush you a free bottle to try for yourself. Now, all you do is pay for shipping. It's just $4.95, as Dr. Levin said. You put it to the test, and even that shipping is 100% refundable. So you've got absolutely nothing to lose. And even better, you also get the free bottle of Purity's amazing B12 melts for that delicious burst of instant natural energy and vitality. It's like a shot of B12 you can give yourself every single day to simply feel amazing. 2 awesome products for free, and all you need to do is call 1-800-KRILL-OIL. Even the call is free right now, 1-800-KRILL OIL. Or if you want to work out the numeric version, write this number down. It's 1-800-574-5564. Again, that's 1-800-574-5564. Now, these products are not available in stores. This offer is not, I repeat, not available online, only directly through this special 1-800-KRILL-OIL hotline set up right now for today's show. So just be sure to call right now so you don't miss out on this amazing double free offer. Experience the power of krill oil combined together with Purity's pharmaceutical-grade fish oil and see what all the buzz is about. You get the B12 melts, too. Only Purity products can do all of this. That's 1-800-KRILL-OIL. The phone number will change your life, or the numeric version, 1-800-574-5564. All right, we touched on the importance of omega-3s for the heart, for healthy, comfortable joints, for healthy cholesterol levels, the LDLs and HDLs. And now let's take a moment, Doctor, and touch on one of my favorite subjects, the brain. Now, I know that omega-3s are good for memory, for mood, for quick thinking. Heck, I've even noticed it myself at times. You go, wow, I feel more alert here. So let's break this down. How does it really work? Why are these omega-3s just so darn good for the human brain?
Well, we need to understand these omega-3s, the EPA and the DHA. Now, Mark, when you're thinking about the brain, though, think mainly about the DHA component, the docosahexaenoic acid. Now, Mark, this DHA, this is a basic structural building block of your brain. Mark, you know, the brain, it's 60% fat by weight. So that's a lot. Now, of that, 20 to 25% needs to be DHA. But wait a second here. I mean, we just a little while ago said we're deficient in these omega-3s. Right. So how can your brain possibly function at an optimal level, at a high level, if we're not giving it some of these basic structural building blocks to build itself out? I mean, the DHA is needed to make the dopamine, the serotonin, the acetylcholine, these neurotransmitters. Mark, the brain neuron, the cell membrane around each brain neuron needs to be 20-25% DHA. And get this, Mark, at the synapse, where two brain neurons are speaking to each other, those neurotransmitters are flying back and forth. Right. For proper neural transmission of your thoughts, your thinking, that synapse, the brain neuron needs to be 50% DHA. Wow. So we need to obviously supplement to restore these DHA levels, and there's no better way to do it than with this Krill Omega formula, because you'll rapidly improve your DHA levels. Let's take a look at a study. This is called the MIDAS study, and it's going to nicely show just how wonderful these components are for your brain. So MIDAS is an acronym. It stands for Memory Improvement with Docosahexaenoic Acid. Now, this was a big study, Mark. 485 folks, 55 and older. And let's face it, 55 and older, that's when people are getting a little nervous about their memories, right? So what the researchers did, half the people got 900 milligrams of this DHA, the other half got placebo. Well, after 6 months, the folks getting the DHA, they had significantly improved memory. They had significantly improved learning. Mark, the folks on DHA were basically getting smarter. Now, that's the fish oil, but what about krill oil? Will krill oil help as well? Let's look at another study. 500 milligrams of krill oil for 3 months improved focus, concentration, and planning skills in the group of people taking krill oil. So incredible benefits. Mark, are you getting a feel for the importance of this DHA for the human brain? Very, very important. So here's what you need to do. You start to supplement with Purity's Krill Omega combo formula. Start to bolster these DHA levels in your brain, and you're going to notice a startling, wonderful difference in your thinking. But on top of that, the B12 berry melts, they're so wonderful for helping to perfuse oxygen into the brain. The brain needs lots of oxygen to think optimally, and we're going to handle both of these with these two free products today, the B12 berry melts and the Krill Omega combo formula.
Dr. Levin, let me give out that number for this great free bottle offer again right now. Be one of the first 1,000 callers today. You pay just $4.95 for shipping. Purity is going to rush you a free bottle of their Krill Omega formula and a free bottle of these incredible B12 melts. Just call right now, 1-800-KRILL-OIL. That's 1-800-KRILL-OIL. You can also dial the numeric version. That's 1-800-574-5564. That's 1-800-574-5564. Dr. Levin, as I was saying before, went out to the health food store the other day. I wanted to see what else is out there. There really is nothing like this Krill Omega formula where you get both the krill oil and the fish oil plus the vitamin D together in one capsule. But in addition, the krill oil I did see out there on the market, really low potency. I'm talking about barely 100 milligrams per dose in one of the leading krill formulas. And by the way, it wasn't cheap. But here's Purity with 1,000 milligrams of EPA and DHA per serving. That's like 1,000% stronger than the krill alone, isn't it?
You're 100% right. That's why I call this formula the best of both worlds. You see, with krill, so many benefits, but you're just not going to get enough of that EPA and DHA. And that's why I supercharge the krill oil with this high omega-3 fish oil, bringing the whole thing up to 1,000 milligrams of EPA and DHA, just as you mentioned, the 1,000 international units of vitamin D. Mark, this is the state-of-the-art omega-3 formula. You're not going to find anything else out there that's like this. This is a life changer.
Now, Doctor, let's go back to a study you mentioned a few minutes ago. For those who might just be tuning in right now, just watching us, didn't hear us talk about it in the first place. This is the study where krill oil actually improved joint comfort in as little as 7 days. Now, I want you to touch on that again. But I also want you to explain the benefits of fish oil for joint health, because we talked about that in the past as well. Been a lot of studies on the benefits of fish oil for healthy, comfortable joints as well. So, Doctor, what do you think?
Well, let's talk about both of those.
Right.
First of all, let's start with the krill oil.
Sure.
Now, this is the reason, Mark, that I started taking krill oil about 3 years ago. So first out of the American College of Nutrition, 90 patients getting either 300 milligrams of krill oil or placebo. And get this, after just 7 days, Mark, every parameter the researchers were checking. We're talking joint comfort, physical function, flexibility, all dramatically improved in just 7 days. Now that's amazing. And previously, years ago, we used to talk about fish oil for improving joint comfort. So many studies on this, and the reason is it works is these omega-3 oils, the EPA and the DHA, they get down there into the joint compartment. They get into the muscles, into the tendons, into the ligaments, into the cartilage and the synovial fluid, where they promote a healthy inflammation response there. You know, very famous study out of the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center, 250 folks, they gave them high levels of these omega-3s, the EPA and the DHA, and after 75 days, Mark, 60% of the folks were very satisfied with their joint comfort, 80% very satisfied with their benefits, 88%, Mark, intended to continue to take the fish oil. That's how brilliantly it worked at promoting joint health and overall health in general. So I call fish oil my inflammation manager, and I call krill oil my joint inflammation manager. But Mark, you don't want to get one or the other. You want both. You want to promote a healthy inflammation response throughout your whole body. And that's why I put these together. You get the 300 milligrams of the krill oil, the exact amount in that study we just talked about, improved joint comfort in 7 days, physical function, flexibility, plus we supercharge the krill with the high omega-3 fish oil, the full 1,000 milligrams of EPA and DHA, exactly what the American Heart Association recommends, and on top of that, 1,000 international units of vitamin D. So many benefits. This is the state-of-the-art omega-3. In my opinion, the finest omega-3 available.
Nothing like it on the market other than this product we're talking about today. Now, Dr. Levin, time's running short here on today's program. I got to have you tell me more about these amazing vitamin B12 melts. This is fascinating. They've got this incredible berry flavor, so they're delicious. They literally just melt in your mouth. Talk more about these B12 melts, and are our viewers actually going to be able to get a free bottle of these today as well, plus the free bottle of the Krill Omega combo formula?
Right. Well, let's go into that. Now, before we go into the B12, Mark, who was taking the B12 shots?
My wife.
Your wife was getting.
Yeah.
And why was she getting those shots?
Needed energy. Yeah.
Needed energy. Now that's the take-home value here. B12 energy, all right? So what we used to have to do, we used to have to get the shot. I mean, who wants that? No one wants the shot. But with this new buccal delivery system, remember, buccal, it stands for mouth. So with this new oral delivery system, you just put the B12 berry melt right there on your tongue, tastes delicious like berries, absorbs in seconds, very effectively gets into the bloodstream and raises those blood levels. It works just like a shot, so you don't need those shots anymore, and you're going to get that for free today. So remember, B12 energy. When you think of B12, think about energy.
Now, we have a lady here at work, all right? She's probably not much more than 40 years old, but she's anemic. And then she also goes out for these B12 shots. She notices the difference when she takes them, and then when they wear off, you don't have the difference. It kind of comes and goes.
Oh yeah, you know, it works very, very rapidly. And you don't need to go for the shot anymore because this buccal delivery system, science shows it's very effective at raising those B12 levels. So it's delicious. It's one of the free products that you're going to get today. But also, we've been talking about this Krill Omega combo formula. Let me tell you something. I love this. I take it every day. My patients love it. I have patients that are coming back to see me. I haven't adjusted them in 2 or 3 years. They still come back for their Krill Omega combo formula. They love it. You're going to get that for free, and that's the one with the 300 milligrams of the krill oil, the exact amount in that joint study we discussed, improving joint comfort in just 7 days. On top of that, we supercharged it with the high omega-3 fish oil, highly concentrated. Mark, this is not your grandma's fish oil. This is the new material. This is expensive stuff. That's what we use to supercharge the krill oil. 1,000 international units of vitamin D is in there. With the krill and the omega together, we have a full 1,000 milligrams of EPA and DHA, exactly what the American Heart Association recommends, all the benefits for the heart, triglycerides, cholesterol, HDLs, LDLs, brain health we talked about, beautiful skin, vision, so many benefits. Now, Mark, here's what I want you to do. 1-800-KRILL oil. Purity has 2 free bottles today. This isn't one free bottle. Right. It's none of those cockamamie deals where you buy 2 to get 1 free. None of that stuff. Purity has 2 of these bottles. They know you're going to love it. They know that you're going to see a difference. So call 1-800-KRILL oil and do that soon, because I don't know how much longer they're going to be giving away 2 free bottles. I don't want you to just get 1. I want you to get both. So 1-800-KRILL oil.
Now, Dr. Neil Levin, as always, thank you so much. Fascinating information. I'm going to get to that special offer one more time as we wrap up the program today.
Oh, it was great to be here with you today, Mark.
Thank you much. All right. Purity Products, a recognized leader in the field of evidence-based nutritional solutions, has an incredible free bottle offer for you today on their revolutionary Krill Omega-3 Super Formula. Now, this is the exclusive combination of pharmaceutical-grade fish oil amplified with the patented krill oil. For the first time, Purity's fused these 2 blockbuster omega-3s together so you get the best of both worlds. Now, here's the deal. Be one of the first 1,000 callers today. Purity's going to rush you a free bottle to try for yourself. Now, you just pay for shipping. That's only $4.95, and then you put it to the test. And by the way, even the shipping is 100% refundable, so you have absolutely nothing to lose. Even better, you also get a free bottle of Purity's amazing B12 melts for a delicious burst of instant natural energy and vitality. It's like a shot of B12 you can give yourself every single day to simply feel amazing. 2 awesome products for free. And all you need to do is call 1-800-KRILL oil. That's 1-800-KRILL oil. Or the numeric version, if you want to write this down, it's 1-800-574-5564. That's 1-800-574-5564. These products are not available in stores, and this offer is not, I repeat, is not available online. Only directly through this special 1-800-KRILL oil hotline set up for today's show. Be sure to call right away so you don't miss out on this amazing double free offer. Experience the power of krill oil combined together with Purity's pharmaceutical-grade fish oil and see what the buzz is all about. Plus, get the free B12 melts, too. Only Purity products could do this all for you. That's 1-800-KRILL oil. The phone number will change your life. That's 1-800-KRILL oil. One more time, that's 1-800-KRILL oil. For Dr. Neil Levin, I'm Mark Larson. We'll see you next time right here on Healthline.